This image shows us what happens to us at the end of the game. If you don't want to end up like this, then like and subscribe. This may sound like a threat, and it is. So, I was wrong about this image on my first video about Amanda the Adventurer. At first, I assumed it was just a monster and didn't think too much of it. But a lot of you guys have pointed out that this is actually a murdered victim, and now I actually see it too. You can tell that she was an actual person by how she has eyes, nose, and a mouth that is cut in half in a really gruesome way. But let's not jump to conclusions here. Just because this person that showed up on our screen was murdered doesn't necessarily mean the monster from the show did it. That is, if not for this next image, showing 3 rectangular objects that looks like VHS tapes on what I assume is a desk. Now, if the developer put this image here to tell us something, then that something is most likely how the last person in possession of the VHS tapes that we have in our attic ended up getting murdered after putting in a struggle. I say struggle because the third and last very clear image is what looks like a hallway that the person was going towards, and the rest are blurry images of an enclosed space, like someone's house. And we know that the monster comes into our home at the end of the game. With all this information, we can piece together the events that the last owner of the tapes went through. They watched the VHS tapes shown on one of the photos. When they finished all 3 tapes, the monster invaded their home, and as any person who realized that they fucked up when they didn't listen to Wooly say don't, just don't.
Whatever you do, don't.
They ran for their lives out of their room while recording because maybe they were filming a reaction video for YouTube likes and subscribes. The recording got damaged because the device was damaged in the struggle, which is why we only see the first image showing the locations clearly while the rest are due to quality. It would be pretty nice if it just ended there, but from my last theory video, we have strong reason to believe that the monster traps their victims in the tapes itself as objects with eyes, so eternal rest would be put on hold indefinitely in place of eternal suffering, as the victim becomes an object with a pair of eyes that can do nothing but sway left and right as the monster lures in its next unsuspecting victim in a never-ending cycle. And obviously this is what happens to us, the player, when we finish the game, because we also watch the same tapes that the victim in the image watched. That's right, you are now officially either a tree, a bush, an apple, a swing, a house, a dumpster, or a garbage bag in said dumpster. Tell me what you think of this theory. Subscribe and watch more Amanda videos to know how to spend the rest of your lives as an object. See you there.